Hey everyone, so in today's video we're going to be talking about creating your own infographic. Now when we create our own infographic here, your goal, okay, research a topic that interests you. Now what I would like to say here is in an ideal world you find a topic that we can research through Destiny, or at least find one really good article through Destiny Discover, which is our library's database for searching and researching for things. However, I know if I was given this assignment, I'll even show you the two that I have found. I'm going to want to do things that probably aren't in there. And I'm willing to accept that. However, if you do decide we need to look at the sources that you find and make sure that they are reliable sources. We don't want to be using Wikipedia or wikis or I'm trying to think of something like blogs and stuff like that, things that are not reliable because it's not facts, it's just what people think. So we just want to make sure that we are putting actual facts into our infographic here. Then we're going to create an infographic that represents the key information from our research. Now, as we research this is a non-negotiable. You guys like to push on this at times, and I'm not letting it happen. You have to research 3 separate articles. 3 of them. With those 3, you're going to organize the information you learn on the graphic organizers, and then this is what you're going to use to create your infographic. You're going to select the key information from each article. So from those 3, we're going to narrow it down to just specific information that we really want to use. And then we're going to find an infographic template that clearly organizes the information about our topics. Obviously, choose legible typography, select colors and images that correlate with your topic, and add to the information. And then just check for punctuation, check for spelling, check this rubric that will be posted for you. Okay, this is a good rubric. You already see right here 3 quality articles that relate to your topic. If you don't do this, you are going to lose points. Thoroughly completed the graphic organizer for the first article. Thoroughly completed it for the second. You're going to lose points here as well if you don't do the graphic organizer. Now, you're probably in the middle of this video already and you're saying, Mr. Black, what do you mean by graphic organizer? Well, attached for you will be this worksheet. All right, and it goes through the same thing that the other thing just went through. The Google Slides just went through. It's just, I don't care if you fill in this section right here. If you know your topics, cool, let's move on. All right. Some of you like to kind of brainstorm a bunch of different topics, and that's what this is there for. It's just there for you if you want to brainstorm a bunch of different topics. What I will say is a smart move is I wanted to do the Raiders, I wanted to do Spider-Man, and I wanted to do Batman. And when I was looking through, the Raiders just didn't work out. So because it's a lot harder to research those things than it is to research superheroes. So Spider-Man and Batman became easier things to research. Now, I didn't make an infographic. I'm just saying, I just know it's harder to research the Raiders. There's not dedicated websites really that help me out. So we want to find at least 3 articles. We want to tell me the name of the article, and then you're going to paste where you got it from. Link the source for me so I know where you went and I can check that actual source. It's not your brain. You can use your brain once you start doing all of the infographic, and then you're going to organize your information. So what's the 3 big ideas from article 1, and then the main idea? What's the 3 big ideas from article 2 and that main idea? And then the 3 big ideas from article 3 and that main idea. And notice we're back to just the 1 sentence main idea here. That's all I want. I want you to combine these 3 big ideas into one main idea. And with these big ideas, I don't need them to be complete sentences on this one like I wanted on the last one. It just needs to be 3 big ideas and the main idea. And then organize that information here into this bulleted list. What am I going to take from here and put in my infographic? What do I want my infographic to have in it? Now, looking at infographics, it's very simple because we have access to Canva. You come to Canva, you type in infographic, you pick one that you like the most, that works best for you. There are so many to choose from. Just pick one that is appealing to you, and that you can get your information in without. Look at all these. There's so many. You go to Canva, you go down here to templates, you type in infographic. And then it will come up with all these different examples, okay? Now, finally, just showing you some examples. Here's a Batman infographic, all right? I liked this one, but then I didn't like this one because it doesn't have his villains on it, and it kind of really bothered me. So then I wanted to find a Spider-Man one that also had his villains. I don't love that it was like the ladies. I think that's kind of lame that they did that, but it's also cheesy, and that's kind of what Spider-Man can be. But it's got his villains down here, his costumes. Anyways, I liked this one a little bit more than the Batman one. I thought this one was a lot cooler. Plus, this is the first cover of Spider-Man. It's in the classroom if you haven't noticed it, but it's just one of my favorite ever depictions of Spider-Man. So that is our goal. If this is a project, it'll probably go into next week, more likely than not. I don't even know if we're going to start it today. Depending on how long the Central Idea article review takes us, we might not even start this until next week. But regardless, check your rubric. You need to have all of these things. All right. You're not even worried about the infographic until you get right to here. Like, it is very important to me that you fill in these graphic organizers and you fill them in correctly, that you are finding your own articles and telling me what you think the main idea of those articles is. If you're not doing that, then you're missing out on a lot of points. Okay. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I'm really excited for these infographics. I haven't done them in the past, but I can't wait to see some of the things that you guys want to share and come up with and find. And yeah, I'm really excited to see it. So as always, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay, bye everybody.